First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to all y'all coming on the house and by being to this marriage. This title is gonna be the title of the video is gonna be called shortages because there's gonna be a shortage in everything real soon. We got people, mostly these dumb Edomites, right? These American Edomites, they took their freedom for granted. They took this healthcare system, the welfare system, right? And now they thought like, hey man, nothing's ever gonna happen to me. Not only that, but our people too. Our people thought, hey, I got some food stamps or whatever. Everybody in this country has been content and living lazy or content with what they have because the government, uh, Uncle E wants to not protect them, take care of them, so to say, right? And now look at this. Let me read this title. Gas prices jumped 20 cents overnight, worrying small business owners. It's going to run us out of business. Richmond metropolitan area jumped at least 20 cents. Experts say it could get worse. Petroleum analyst Patrick Dehans told 8 News that the current high prices could continue to climb as high as $4 per gallon. He said Tuesday's spike in wholesale gas and oil prices is one reason for such high numbers at the pump. Dehan said the spike combined with the situation between Russia and Ukraine mean those prices could jump another 10 to 20 cents. In the coming days, Dehan said the prices could stay high unless the situation between Russia and Ukraine changes anytime soon. The prices are hurting the pockets of folks like restaurant worker Rashad Harvey Jr., who has to use premium gas in his vehicle. For this little car is almost $60 to be filled up, he said. For what price? That's like somebody with like a construction job making a lot of money or something. Several gas stations around Chesterfield are selling gas for around $3.55 above Richmond area average. A reports for $3.47 for regular unleaded. Look, I've never seen it so bad, he said about it. Time we pay taxes with the increase of taxes and food and everything else, sending guys everywhere, it's costing a fortune. He attributes the high gas prices to a reason why his profit margins are down to 30%. We lose our small business in America. We lose the foundation of what it was built on, he said. So, Esau, he's hurt, he's crying right now. You know. If we lose a small business in America, we lose the foundation on what it was built on, he said. You know. Beginning of sorrow, if anybody knows. Oh, these are the beginning of sorrows. You know. I'm trying to get I have another tab so I can it just froze and exited me out. So I'm just telling you, these are the beginning of sorrows, right? I feel like America's been going up and down, up and down. You got seen business opens and close, open and close, and Macy's shut down here. TJ Maxx open over there. Food shortage there. Food shortage not there, right? But I think, I speak as a man, that I think this could be the year, that this is the beginning of sorrow, that everything's gonna be affected in this country like at once. If you see it now, they're already talking about the Russian Ukraine conflict, right? Is affecting the food. Prices are gonna be going up. If the gas runs out or America doesn't go, because America buys gas off of Russia. So if they don't buy gas off of Russia, right? What's gonna happen? There's gonna be no gas in America. So right now, I think there's inflation at the moment, right? Inflation with the gas and food. But what if, right? There's nothing left anyway. There's no inflation. Everything's inflated, right? Because the only reason why there's inflation is because when something is rare value, the price goes up for it. If it's common, then you don't have to worry about the prices. But gas is gonna be a pretty rare material real soon. Not only gas, but food too. These are the beginning of sorrows. Jacob's trouble, right? There's you know, possible Israelites in Ukraine, right? But they're from Nigeria mostly, in other African countries. But some of our people are dispersed over there. But but not only that, but this is judgment. That Esau he envies melanin, right? Whether you be a Hamite, whether it be an Israelite or Elam or whatever. You know, if Israel was not here, Esau would wipe out these other nations with a heartbeat. Cause this is in the nature, man. He doesn't like Ham. You think he likes Ham? You know, Ham may not have the spirit of Jake, but Ham has those characteristics that Esau doesn't have. And Esau is jealous. Esau is an envious good man. You know, so of course he's not gonna let y'all on the trains, man. Man. You got the woolly hair. You got the full of lips. You got the brown dark skin. I don't got nothing. Y'all ain't getting on this train. That's Esau. That's his spirit. He's the envious man. What the war in Ukraine means for the world's food supply. Russia's invasion of Ukraine could mean less bread on the table in Egypt, Lebanon, Yemen, and elsewhere in the Arab world where millions already struggle to survive. A vendor waits for customers at a market in the Yemeni capital, Sana'a, on February 28th. As we watch Ukrainian refugees arrive by car and foot in Poland, it's hard not to recall World War II, when a region was ravaged by fighting, famine spread, and millions of Ukrainians died of starvation. We're nowhere near that point. This time, however, food disruptions won't remain an insulated crisis. What is happening in Ukraine now already is radiating outward and threatening food availability in less prosperous nations that have come to depend on exports of grains and other food products from Ukraine and Russia. Happening in Ukraine now already is radiating outward. See, like this new world order thing Esau wants, right? It can never go to fruition. It can never like come to thing where Esau wants all peace, all nations to be united, build under one rulership, the whole world united. Because if one country is affected by something, the whole world's affected by it. That's an issue. There's gonna be that's where it goes into if hey, let's say this, I was connected to the world system, yada yada. My country is involved in every country around the globe. If there's a war that happens across the country, what does that got to do with me? Why do I have to be affected? No, it's because you're in that system. You know, the Esau's beast system, the New World Order. You know, detach yourself from it. You know, because it's not. You know, the Lord is not here to gather everybody up to be to the Lord isn't. If the Lord didn't want to gather everybody up, if the Lord does want to gather people up, He wouldn't have confounded languages in the Tower of Babel with King Nimrod, right? King Nimrod try to build a tower so high to the heavens. It's lucky. But yet it didn't happen. Why? Because the Lord didn't want him to do that. You know, because he wanted to do his own thing. The Lord, you know, and now Esau trying to do that again. Guess what the problems are? Some people are not gonna be with it. You know, the Black Sea region today is a vital hub of global agricultural production and trade, and Ukraine is one of the world's bread baskets after the breakup of the Soviet Union. Ukraine and Russia were not grain importers or net grain importers, and the countries account for 29% of the global exports of wheat. They also contribute 19% of global corn and 80% of global sunflower oil exports. After only days of fighting, global commodity markets have been roiled. Shipping in the Sea Azov was brought to a standstill last week. Wheat futures jumped 4% on the Chicago Board of Trade. This increase topped already inflated prices. Stable grain supply, the bulk of the diet for the world's poorest, higher prices threaten to place a significant strain on poor countries like Bangladesh, Sudan, and Pakistan, which in 2020 received roughly half or more of their wheat from Russia or Ukraine, as well as Egypt and Turkey, which imported the great majority of their wheat from those combatant nations in the Middle East and North Africa saw food prices spike in 2010 when Ukraine restricted its exports of wheat, squeezing what had been consistent supplies of food to those countries and contributed to political instability throughout the region. See, this is why the Lord confounded the languages, because you can't depend on another man or another nation to provide for you. You should provide for your own people. You can't just let me put Esau above me over Ham and Ishmael. Yes, Esau, you're a great leader. You're an idiot, you know. No nation, should be having Esau especially rule over them. That's the most stupidest. And you know what? These heathen are stupid. I don't regret anything. You know what? That's what Ham gets. In Ukraine, freezing in the cold. That's what they get. They wanna rule over under Esau. That's what they get. Now you're starving, clown, and you're stuck in the cold, freezing. How's that? You know. Matthew chapter 6, verse 25. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat or what you shall drink. Because we're gonna be affected by this, obviously, because America is NATO's and leagued with all, but right, a spiritual sense, the spiritual, it's carnally, we're obviously because the system is, but the Lord's gonna test us, right? Just starving, this food shortage that's coming, the famine, right? Famine of the word, famine that is food, water, whatever, right? It's gonna be affecting all of us in different ways. Some of us may have less than others. Some may have more than others. Some maybe even have. So, there's gonna be some of us, probably be doubtful. And so it says this. Therefore, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat or what you shall drink, nor yet for your body, what you shall put on. It's not because we're not gonna. Cause when Jacob's trouble happened, we may not be able to come back to our homes, right? Your loved ones probably be, you know, killed, or they blocked off the city from you ever traveling in. Is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold the fowl of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor they gather into barn, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are you not much better than they? So it tells you right here. They're not even the animals make barns, right? They don't make shopping malls. They don't make food markets. They don't make any of that. They don't have to because the Lord provides for them. And are we not better than ravens? Or are we not better than pigeons, right? Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit onto his statue? So this is gonna happen. We're gonna be tested. This is gonna happen too. Like, you know what? These since the gas prices are going up, right? And these truckers are already protesting, right? So what does that mean? It means that they're gonna not gonna have enough gas, right? To import food from other places. So and so, like, let's say there's a facility down in California, near Mexico, right? Mexico, you get your avocados, and you wanted to bring them to Texas, or Canada, all these places. You're not gonna have it, right? Or shipments from the docks from Brazil or China. China has them nice noodles. The noodles you see in them, the ramen noodles you see in those giant bowls that they be eating from. They're not gonna be able to have that. Why? Because there's not enough. There's not gonna be gas, right? Now there's already a shortage of workers, and now the gas prices are spiking. Not only that, but um, there could be no gas in this country real soon. You're gonna have to be running on you have to drive a scooter. You ever seen them scooters from Kmart? That's gonna be somebody real soon, just skating down the street, riding bicycles because you're not gonna be no gas real soon. Esau's about to starve everybody out. For the market of beast, he's gonna reset everything, right? But this has to happen for the Lord to return, right? This is the beginning of sorrows. I think this year, I think this is it. Not it. That's Lord. But about the shortage, like this, the famine. The famine's coming. You're gonna have to reboot the system and bring in the market of beast. Um, false flag attacks. You know, make accusations against the Hebrew Israelites which aren't true. And then that's how it's gonna happen because yeah, man, you got some, you got men in the chuvu jumping around, partying, but the Lord is this is the Passover, right? It's a very serious celebration or a tradition we have actually. Um, we did that during, if you heard about Moses. Moses had everybody in the nation of Israel had to put blood of a lamb on a doorpost so the angel wouldn't kill their children, right? The firstborns. So it's that serious, right? It's urgent. Think of it like that because we're in urgent times, right? Passover shouldn't be celebrating the way of joyous, especially now in this time. We're in a day where we're gonna have to like be watchful on everything. No, Esau's our enemy, of course, but our own people are gonna give us up, man. I heard, man, Jake loves America. They think because they own a damn car company, they think, yeah, man, America ain't that bad. You know, Jake is stupid. You know, but I want to end with that. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders, great males. Soon, till next time, I say shalom.